We have had the very successful meeting with the labor unions within the fold of SAA. Very difficult initially, but with the explanations given, there is a very welcoming environment. The unions have expressed their support to the process of the business rescue practitioner that has since been unfolded from today. They have really said they wish for this airline to be saved, and they will contribute in that. And it only augurs well for the practitioner to have that kind of welcoming environment and support. I think everyone else has understood the gravity of the situation and the necessity of saving the airline, and they are promising to make their own inputs, and I'm sure the business rescue practitioner will have a wealth of ideas to decide from how best to chart the way forward for the airline. There is a commitment to the success of the process. There is a recognition that the airline has to be saved because a lot of people rely on it. They've been workers there, they've got their families to look after. But certainly also the concern is to have a viable airline, able to compete, able to do all the things that successful airlines do. To that extent, there is an expressed commitment by all to the success of that. Well, certainly we've got to respect the fact that the practitioner ought to be independent. All we will do is to ensure that all the available information that we've had since we've been interacting with the environment is placed at the doorstep of the practitioner, and constantly where support is required, we will be able to offer that support. But as things stand and as the law requires, the business practitioner shall be the ultimate responsible authority to guide the airline through this period. We've got to have an airline that can function optimally, that competes with the rest of the world in terms of best practice, but also an airline that's able to ensure that our outlook in terms of objectives, we have an objective of making sure that we penetrate the skies in Africa. We can ensure that we diversify our tourism products. In that way, having an agile, capable airline is absolutely necessary for the country. To that extent, we've got to look at what we have, make it fit for purpose, and this is what the business rescue practitioner shall be seized with.